Hey guys, it's Blackstone Bety here to talk about pork chops. If you follow me over the years, you see me shallow frying tons of things from green fried tomatoes, eggplant, pork cutlets, chicken cutlets, veal cutlets. You can simply shallow fry anything on the Blackstone easily with the Blackstone squirt bottle. Now, before I show you two ways I enjoy pork chops on the Blackstone, be sure to go to that Blackstone Products YouTube channel, click the subscribe button, click the bell. That way you guys don't miss any recipes every single time a new one comes out for you guys to try at home. Now, let's get some pork cutlets, breadcrumbs, and fry up some pork chops. So I have 4 thinly sliced pork chops. These are prime cut pork chops. We're going to do 2 of these with Panko Breadcrumbs, which is a Japanese style breadcrumb using just the whites of the bread, no crust. And we're going to do the other 2 with Italian seasoned breadcrumbs. We're going to lightly season these with salt and pepper. We're going to start with our Italian style pork chops. I have a dredging station set up with shallow dishes, 1 for my eggs, 1 for flour, and then 1 for our breadcrumbs. If you don't find the breadcrumbs with cheese added to it, do yourself a favor and grate in some fresh cheese. Parmesan, Pecorino Romano, either works. Now for my Italian breadcrumbs, I always love adding dried thyme. I think the flavor of thyme on pork chops, especially with this vinaigrette I'm going to show you, is just to die for. So we're going to start our pork by going into our flour and then shaking any excess off, going into our eggs after that. Pull them out, let anything extra fall off, and then into the breadcrumb. I like to use my hands to really pound that breadcrumb into the pork chop, coating it completely all around the edges and everywhere. Now onto our panko pork chops. I just have some panko breadcrumbs in one dish, and to get them to stick onto our pork chops, I'm gonna just slather on some kupai mayo, which is a Japanese mayo, although you could use any kind of mayo you like. The mayo against the pork, just like my mayo marinated chicken, really makes for tender, juicy pork, especially if you do this ahead of time. So again, just using my hand to get those breadcrumbs completely into these pork chops, coat it, ready to fry up. Now I'm gonna use my Blackstone squirt bottle that's filled with extra light tasting extra virgin olive oil. It's perfect for frying and baking, and it will say that right on the bottle. On medium heat, adding the oil right where I'm gonna add my pork cutlets to. Now as they start to shallow fry, I'm going to add any extra oil needed if it seems a little bit dry. If I can't see that beautiful bubble around the pork chops, then just drizzle a little more oil and it will seep under those pork chops, making for perfectly shallow fried cutlets. These are super thin, so they're only going to take 2 minutes or so on each side. Flip them. Once they're done, pull them off and let them just sit on paper towels, immediately hitting them with some coarse salt. While they hang out, I'm going to make my vinaigrette. I have some Dijon mustard, freshly grated garlic, and lemon juice. I like to use fresh lemon juice. Adding to that, the loaded Italian sear and serve from Blackstone, which has really brought my mustard vinaigrette to whole new levels. I love the flavor. Give that a mix and then serve it up with your cutlets with some greens, and you have a perfect lunch or dinner. Now for my panko breadcrumbs, I'm just going to take the crust off some white bread. One side gets kupai mayo, one side gets a little barbecue sauce, whatever one I have in my fridge at the time. And then I add my cutlets, and in between them I sandwich some fresh coleslaw to give it a perfect little crunch. This is such a fun lunch. I love it. It's a treat. So as you can see, shallow frying any kind of cutlet is super simple, super easy, and you can really get a ton fried up at one time versus standing at your kitchen stove frying up 2 or 3 at a time. I sure don't miss that. I hope you guys go find some cutlets, fry them up, bread them up, fry them up, and then take pictures for us to see at Blackstone. We would love to see you guys making them at home and enjoying them just as much as I do. Definitely go grab yourself some of the Blackstone Loaded Italian Sear and Serve. It makes that vinaigrette just so good over those thyme and cheese pork cutlets. I hope you guys make them. I hope you enjoy them. I hope you guys go to that Blackstone Products YouTube channel, click the subscribe button, click the bell. Don't make me force you to do it. Until next time, I'm Blackstone Bety, and I will see you guys in the next video. Definitely grab that Blackstone. Definitely grab yourself some of the Blackstone. Oh my God! Versus when I used to fry them at the kitchen, I just like spit. Just start that all over. God.